Good afternoon, my name is Mike. I'm an internet marketing consultant, and today I want to do an unboxing of the Phoenix Journal. Now, here's the Phoenix Journal. The first thing I want to say is it actually comes in a very nice outer cardboard box. So this would make an actually great business gift for somebody, or even a personal gift, just because of the box itself. But upon opening the box, to my surprise, it's actually a really good journal. Now, this is hardcover, and it has that encyclopedia type feel to it. So take these off, and inside, now again, this is my second one. Inside, there's actually instructions on how to use the Phoenix Journal. And the point we want to cover is that it goes over not just instructions on fill out your time and dates, but it goes into vision planning. And they want you to do specific 12-week goals. Now, the 12-week goal is something that's measurable, actionable, and you'll get a small win. Too many times these planners tell you, where are you going to be in 5 years? And that's 5 years away. Even 90 days, that's closer, but 12 weeks, again, at least you have a 12-week, week-by-week action step, and I'm going to go over how they do that in here. Basically, they want you to make the 12-week vision and the 3-year vision as well. So we're going from 3 years down to 12 weeks on this. So I'm going to go page by page. They're talking about importance of urgency and consistency. So they have actions equals desire. So on the consistency portion, if I write it down once a week and I only have to do it 5 to 7 times a week, that's a lot easier than trying to do something on a 3-year goal. And they want to have a clear vision and the why that's behind it. Now, the clear vision will know why you're doing this, and you're really breaking it down. You've heard that a bunch of times. If you have a big goal, you want to break it down to little steps, and this is definitely the tool to use that for. So going back to that, they're even telling you that there's the 12-week goal setting. They'll tell you a little example on how to do that. And the key actions. They have parts for measurement. So if you have a key action, there's a key action habit tracker. So they'll tell you your aim. Just say I wanted to work out 5 times a week. I have 7 days a week, and I can check off every day I do that, and that week will give me a win. But it's not only about the habits, it's about the 12 weeks for the goal. You have your commitments, why you're doing this, a vision of your future. They want you to do that happy vision of your future, that Godspeed, nothing's going to stop you, I can do whatever I want. That's my big vision for the future. Now, here's the unique part. They're asking you to do a vision that you fear. Now, that fear-based peer pressure, I've been around a while. I've taken the Franklin Covey courses, I've taken time management courses. I have a dozen different planners for different niches. For a specific internet marketing niche planner, I have a web guy planner, I have a businessman planner, but none of them ever talked about having a future that you fear. So when you write that in, that's a lot of motivation, because you can continue down that rabbit hole. If I don't do my goal, I won't make the money, I'll pay my rent late, I may get evicted, I'll be homeless. So if you have those horrible things of what you're trying to avoid, when you're lazy and you don't want to make a couple of sales calls, I could go back and read that and say, oh yeah, I'm going to be late and evicted. Let me get a couple of phone calls in, because it's a great little kick in the butt reminder. So again, they have the 3-year vision, the vision that you fear, and the vision that you want. So from those 3 items, we actually break it down to a 12-week vision. So saying something realistic in the next 12 weeks, I'm actually going to use my personal one from last quarter. I'll just give you the basic one like everybody else has. I'm sure everyone has some kind of weight loss goal. So when I had the goal of weight, oh, by the way, you have strings here. So what I like to do is use the back for the week. I have the red one to go back to my action plans. And then I use the black one for my daily. So going back to your 3-year vision, we're gonna set small 12-week goals. So I have my top 4 goals. Again, I'll just keep the easy one, like weight loss. That's what everyone pretty much has, or get fit. So mine was, I'm a former trainer, and when I was in the best shape of my life, I was a punk rope trainer. So I didn't do a generic lose weight. I did punk rope body, because I know I want to be in about 180s, fit, 15-inch, triceps and big 18-inch biceps again. So that's where we want to get down there. So what I did was, my key action steps to getting a punk rope body was, number 1, I had to actually purge my pantry. So you gotta get rid of all the food that doesn't serve you. You have to get back on a water diet. So it's not more water, it is specifically, I have the big 7-Eleven cups, so it is 1 7-Eleven cup of water per meal, whether that's a full meal, a snack, or anytime I'm gonna have food, I'm gonna make sure that I have that big 30-ounce thing of water. And it was create meal plans. Now that helped a lot too. That's a planner in itself. When you create meal plans, it was not just go shopping, it was get specific things. I'm getting negative calorie food. I'm gonna get wheats, I'm gonna get whole grains, I'm gonna get vegetables, I'm gonna get the big thing of mixed fruits for my blender. And it was set up a gym area, and that happens by just getting out the old jump ropes and getting out the old books for the 8-minute workouts. So that was kind of the key actions I needed to take. And then we go flip over, and you have a calendar that you can handwrite. From that calendar, part of that goal is going to be, well, if I'm going to lose weight this week, then I got to hit a gym. So my weekly targets, again, you have 4 goals, you have a couple lines. I'll just go specifically for the targets. Target 1 would be, I have to obviously go get my gym equipment. So I had to go find my jump ropes, I had to go find my workout cards. So that was a key action. And then going back to that key action, you actually flip through to the week. And you just put what your key actions are in each quadrant. So my goal number 1, I was gonna make sure that I have a gym set up and I'm ready to work out. And then I would just put different goals, different action steps for each goal. And then it gives you little motivational questions. So it tells you what victories from the past week are you proud of. So the week later I could say, you know what, I got all my workout cards, I got my jump ropes together, and I got all my cups ready for water, and I actually drank water with every meal. So that's a win for me. And they said, what do you need to improve? So pretty much if I decided to continue on drinking the juices, drinking the sugary beverages, I would say, wow, I actually drank a lot of sugary beverages. I need to fix that. That's what I need to improve. And then what are you most grateful for? So obviously I'm grateful for a support system. I'm on a couple of online groups on the internet as well as on Facebook for the working out support. I do have a personal trainer online that contacts me once a week just to kind of kick my ass virtually. So I'm pretty grateful I have that opportunity. And then it tells you what are you going to do for the week? What are you going to do to the fullest to improve your relationships, your work, your personal health, or your education? So for me, I would put something like, I'm going to make time with my family because I don't spend time with them. I'm going to have that Sunday dinner at least twice a month. For work, I work all the time. I don't really have anything I can really improve in work except maybe less tangents. So I would actually put, I am going to stop using YouTube for nothing but business. It's going to be a business account only. I'm not going to watch any crazy entertainment videos. On the personal health, I can bump it up and say, maybe I'll just take a walk when I'm on my business calls. Instead of sitting in front of a computer or listening to a phone on a desk, maybe I can take that hour conference call on the road and I can walk around for an hour instead of sitting still. And on my education, I can actually take all my idle time and instead of listening to music, I can listen to a recorded seminar, or I can actually make my own content. So this is a really great opportunity for actions and habits because you have a track. So again, I wanted to drink water 7 days a week, and I did that. Did 7 days a week of water. I wanted to jump rope twice a week. I did the jump ropes. You could actually write down how many times you've actually done that, so you have a real life tracker. And at the end of the day, you can actually keep track and give yourself a score. You also have blank pages for your typical planner slash scheduler. So, you have your time schedule, whatever time you are, you can fill it in, and you have your key actions. So again, if a key action was to, jump rope for 90-minute intervals to do your interval training, you can write that right in there. And then you have blank pages for notes. So your focus for the week, you'll have that opportunity, what you're grateful for, and at night. So this is actually a two-part plan. You want to do this about 10-15 minutes in the morning, and I always recommend doing it at night. When you do things at night, you can actually subconsciously prepare for the next day. So that's a great part of this particular journal. And again, as you flip through the weeks, you can go back and make adjustments if you need to. So having the key actions, and you get to focus, you get to be grateful for opportunities. So I'm going to highly recommend this to anybody that wants a little bit more than a book that says, what are you doing? This is almost a small coaching course in a box or in a book.